Community Viewpoint with John Pollock and Maria Hurst.
And welcome again to Community Viewpoint. I'm John Pollock, your host once again for a couple more segments. We will be talking, since it's getting warm, it's getting to be past June 21st. What's the next holiday that's coming up? 4th of July, Independence Day. We're going to be looking at a lot of things that'll be happening in town for the 4th of July weekend. And to talk about some of those things, we have with us one of our county commissioners, Butch Borasky, who is and has been promoting a parade for the 4th of July, which is Independence Day, naturally. And we'll be talking about the parades and transportation. With transportation issues, we have Albert Bass with us, and we'll be talking about the new bus service and transportation issues for the town of Pahrump and Nye County. So let's begin with Butch. Butch, welcome. Albert.
Thank you.
And what's happening for 4th of July? How many parades have you had already?
This is, I believe this is our 4th year,
Okay.
maybe our 5th year. I'm not sure. It's we have so much fun doing these. It's just a barrel of laughs. Dan and I started this, like I said, 4 or 5 years ago. It's always been the Independence Day parade. We call it 4th of July parade. The theme is always Independence Day. Our flag, red, white, and blue, our country. We give out 3 trophies every year. One of them is best theme, judge's choice, and most participants. And we expect a couple of them this year. There's going to be quite a few people in one group, okay? And we love it. I mean, one thing we'll have this year we have not had in the past is we start out with our color guard, and then the next thing is going to be a drum line. And I've been waiting so long to have a band or a drum line or something in the parade, and it's all to help with us this year, along with Tate from down at the Coalition and a few other folks. It takes about 4 or 5 people to make this all work, because people will come in at the last minute and go, I want to be first. And I go, I'm sorry, first come, first served. I've already got the list made out. We'll put you in wherever we can. Of course, we will have the ladies from Nye County, senior Nye County, the Queen in her court, and we'll have some others. So again, it'll be a really good parade. Probably takes about an hour to go through it, maybe a little more. It's once down around the eye and back. It's a lot of fun. Come on down and enjoy yourself. And then after the parade, you can go on over to the Petrick Park with the Freedom Festival, I believe they call it. Liberty Festival, yes. I'm sorry. Liberty Festival, and then fireworks at night at 2 or 3 different locations. So It's going to be a great day.
So the registration for the parade can be gotten where?
If they email me, I will send them one back, and they can fill it out and then send it back to me, or they could go over to the VFW. They have them over there.
On Homestead?
On Homestead Road, yep. And I would request that I get a copy, and if you're going to drop your application off over there and the check, please let me know what your entry is. Or send me a copy or call me or something. Again, my number is 209-3100, area code 775. And please get your applications in by Wednesday night. I'll be all day Thursday working on the lineup, and then Friday morning we got to get everything's rolling.
So the check is for how much money?
$25 made out to the VFW post 10054.
And you want no cash whatsoever, you said?
You can take cash down to VFW. That's
VFW,
fine with
yes.
me. Please do not bring me cash. You can hand it to one of the VFW members. I prefer not to handle any cash at all. Too many people want to take a few cheap shots here and there on that one. So let somebody else handle the money. Checks I can handle because I can give them right to them. So,
exactly. So that's smart.
Come in and have fun. Please try not to show up at 8:30 on Friday and submit an application. It's going to make it difficult. I've got a whole bunch of different organizations that we have to line up, and you'll actually wind up being on a tail end if you come in that late.
All right, then.
I understand as of right now, Station 51 is on the tail end.
Well, they are, and anybody behind that, you'll know. They were last minute.
And Butch will know who you are because you're bringing up the rear.
Oh,
right?
yeah, I'll remind you of it at a later date.
So this is the 4th or the 5th parade, and we're growing. Oh, God knows this will be like Macy's parade. We'll have balloons in the future. Who knows what?
Well, we're hoping to get the balloonists out here one of these times. We had them out here last year, and I'm hoping again. Last year we had them out. I hope again we have them this year, and then next year as well. And then sometime I'm going to try to get somebody to actually come out and throw a couple of balloons up while we're doing that.
Oh, yeah.
And again, it's not that easy, but I've been involved in ballooning for many, many years, not personally going up in the air, but they took off from my property in Jamesville, New York once.
Oh, cool.
And they headed over to the Balloon Fest, and 3 of them went up, and they went up like rocket ships. There was 25-mile-an-hour wind, and they're not supposed to fly above that. And there was the major transmission line from Niagara Falls going right by my property, and they had to get up over that. So it's really interesting. They're a lot of fun, and be creative. Again, maybe next year we'll have more trophies. I'd really like to increase that to about 6. Again, most patriotic should be in there, but I don't believe we have that listed. So, but it's all about Independence Day. So use your imagination on your red, white, and blues. Whether you want to dress up like one of the founding fathers or
Uncle Sam?
mothers,
Yes.
and just come out and have fun.
All right. So that's the parade, and that has to deal with transportation. And Albert, tell us a little bit about transportation. We have a bus service coming through town now?
Actually, yes, the Nye Coalition Transportation Committee has been working the last few months with Silver State Trailways. And they just recently, this last week, launched their bus service route, which goes from Vegas to Reno,
right,
and Reno to Vegas. So it runs every single day, starts in Reno at about 8 in the morning, starts in Las Vegas at 8 in the morning, and the buses probably cross somewhere mid-state, I'd imagine.
Right, right.
And, but Butch Borasky being the chairman of the Transportation Committee, I'm the vice chair. We've been working with them on this the last few months, but they've actually been working on this for the last couple of years.
Oh my God,
and putting this together.
Yes.
So it's really connected our whole state. They do stops in, of course they come from Vegas, they stop here in Pahrump, they stop in Beatty, Tonopah, Hawthorne, Fallon, Sparks, and Carson City. And you can catch that bus any one of those stops to get to any one of those other locations. So whether you're traveling north or traveling south within the state, you can use this service now to do that, make that connection.
Were they stopping here, Saddle West or Nugget?
Now here they're stopping in front of the Nugget.
Nugget.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Every day. Actually, this past Monday, or Tuesday, I should say, we had a kind of like a little grand opening, you know, a route opening for them. And we had some of the media there and press. There was actually an article in the Pahrump Valley Times on Wednesday about it.
Saw that.
With some details and some information there from some of the people, Jerry, Ryan, and Tony, who head up this service. But so the Silver State Main Line is what they're calling this route now, going from the south to the north and the north to the south.
Oh, cool. We're overdue, yes. And then, then maybe they'll have a baby, and it'll stay in Pahrump, and we can have our own buses coming up.
We're looking at our options for also having an internal bus route within Pahrump.
Yes.
You know, we've had a great group of people working on that for quite a few years. We're getting close to making some decisions that will hopefully take us further in that direction, so that I would like to see something in place myself, you know, at the start of next year, so that we can really start serving the community and getting them to and from where they need to go in a more efficient, more effective manner.
All right. We got about a minute left, so where do we go to find out more about that?
Actually, for tickets, you can go to silverstatemainline.com, and hopefully they'll have that up on the screen for you.
Right.
And the phone number is 888-213-8330. And I will have some of these brochures throughout different locations in town. Hopefully by next week, I'm expecting to get a bunch of these, and we will get them out around town so people can see them.
Put that at the library, things like that, the town office.
Right.
So you could pick a bus here and go into Vegas?
Yes.
Where does it drop you off in Vegas?
They have multiple stops in Vegas. They are in North Las Vegas. They also stop at the Greyhound bus yard, which is what most people are very familiar with. and then also on the corner of First Street and Garces Avenue.
Okay, that's interesting. We're out of time already. It went by so quick. But thank you, gentlemen. We'll see you at the Independence Day Parade or the Nugget when you're going for a ride either to Reno or Las Vegas. So thank you, gentlemen. Thank you for watching.
You're welcome.
We'll see you in
Always
the
a
next
pleasure.
segment. Thank you.